Anyway, yeah, I wanted to cover the cover some games I saw. I just want to cover like more cultural stuff that's like kind of like excessively gay. You know, like I want to talk about it because I don't understand it. I don't get it when it's like that, and I just want to like I have more stuff on that because I was looking at tabletop stuff today, and I was like, what the hell is this? You know what? I'll just talk about it literally right now. Why don't we just talk about that right now? So I was like looking up tabletop games, right? As I do because I like tabletop games. And I realized that there was this game. It's a gay TTRPG. And I was kind of like, why though? You know, and like I don't really like I don't have a problem with people having gay characters and stuff. Obviously, like I'm fine with that. There's a lot of that in like there's a lot of that in fact, if I were to venture a guess, I'd say like almost all of the characters in Moraine are gay. Like almost all of them. I say it's like 75% gay in Moraine right now because there's a lot of dudes playing girl characters and they're always gay. So it's like it's yeah, but I have no problem with that, right? But like I don't understand like a game where the entire thing is gay. You know, like am I crazy? Like this just doesn't. Anyway, let's like read this, right? So it's a tabletop RPG over here, right? And this is the Queerz bundle. In Queerz, tabletop TTRPG here, and it's got Queerz written in Japanese. In Queerz, you take on the role of someone blessed with magical powers. Specifically, you are Queerz. Your powers come from rainbow empathy, a magical force that empowers and embodies. Yeah, let me just like zoom that up there. Rainbow and the magical force that empowers and embodies ideals of humanity, compassion, joy, and wisdom, offering those who wield it unimaginable power that sparks from love. Queerz are tethered to it by their runway. Pro what? What? The leveling system is called the runway? No fucking way. A unique and personal pursuit that they are passionate about and through which they can inspire others. Against them stand superpowered individuals of a different kind. An army of villains fueled by ignorance. A rigid glass-like substance made of negative feelings and hateful constricted worldviews. Dude, what is this? That stem from one's deep pain. The ignorance core? Many times, these people close to the Queerz and they can even be Queerz themselves. No one is in... Wait, so you... Oh, I see. Oh, that's my friends. That's my friends and me. Yeah. Yeah, totally ignorant, you know? Yeah, totally ignorant. No one is immune to ignorance, yeah. These so-called justice knights are determined to make the world adhere to their constricted image of order, forcing everyone into their twisted idea of justice. In this game, you will show them the rainbow and melt away ignorance, touch their hearts and transform them. Dude, is this a grooming game, bro? Hold up. Is this a grooming game? Wait. Is this literally a grooming game? Hold on. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe this. This is unreal. This is crazy, dude. Oh my god. Fight ignorance with empathy. The Queerz basic box. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, bro. YouTube chat is frozen. Yeah, I think all the chats are frozen because there was like some... I think I disconnected for a second. Give me a second. Let me just pop both of those real quick. All right. This is the episode of Creators Poorly Disguised Trauma. Dude, man, I just don't understand. This is what I was saying earlier. This was saying yesterday. Is that like... I don't... Guys, and I'm just being real. I know this may be disappointing to some of you crackheads in chat, but I don't actually hate gay people. I don't at all. And I just don't understand making it your entire identity, because I don't give a shit. Like I can't, guys. I don't understand like who you want to fuck being your entire identity. I don't get it. Like I just don't get being so obsessed by this, that this is all you think about. And like even in your fantasy of fantasies, right? Because what is D&D but like a fantasy, right? Like tabletop games are about being like not you, and being like a heroic version of like not you, in like some world where like, you know, you can experience life in a different way, right? That's kind of like tabletop, right? It's a role-playing game, right? But how does this become your fantasy? I don't get it. Like you make like who you want to fuck, you know, how you want to dress up, you make that your entire fucking I don't understand. Like to the point where like this is like your permanent struggle, right? Like, I don't get it. Transition scars of the fantasy game, just like dude, like I don't get it, man. I really don't. It's a game aimed at children. Well, I mean, can we find it? Where's the? Isn't there usually like an age bracket thing on the box, or did they like remove that? Here, let's look at the core box here. Like, I just don't understand this. Like, I don't. Wait, what is this? Elegant Gothic Guardian. Power tags, faux confusing, disturbing vibe. Processing bad feeling. What is this? Necessary catharsis. Validate all emotions. Like, what is this? I don't, oh man, I don't understand. Mentored by Queerz? I really want to, bro. Mentored by Queerz, I really want to impress them. This is fucking weird, dude. Like, this is weird. Like, I'm just being real. This is some wild shit. But yeah, I saw this because I was looking at games, because I like to look at, you know, I don't really play very many like board games anymore, because you know I don't hang out with my brother anymore. So I kind of I was just looking at, I like to browse, you know, I like to browse like what are the new board games coming out and stuff, even though I don't play them very much anymore. And it's just I saw this, came across my feed. Like I wasn't looking for this. Nobody told me about this. It wasn't like news. I just came across it like naturally while I was looking up board games, you know, because I've got a lot of board games from this company. Drag Lightning Rider. My drag will light up the world. Duck walk out of danger. Weakness to haters. They have a weakness to haters. This is, wait, weakness to common sense? True. It's at least it's accurate, you know. Man, true and real. In before it's a parody game, dude. There's no way. Okay, hold on. You know what? We can find out. We can find out if this is a. I don't think this is a parody game, dude. I'm just gonna look it up. All right, Queerz TTRPG. There's gotta be like something on it. Well, Beanpan, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Okay, hold on. All right, I found the original Kickstarter. All right, guys, I found the original Kickstarter. Here it is. Okay.
We live in a world confined to ideas of black and white. We hurt each other to fit the pattern. We're blocking out the light. There is no real justice in this world. Ignorance made. We need a change. We need some heroes to save the day. Come with me and we'll break through these walls we cannot see. Be whatever we want to be. It's a rainbow empathy. We're gonna fight all the thoughts that keep us apart. I'll make you feel safe with all my heart. With the rainbow empathy, reach your enemy. Here
Bro.
Follow your runway now and reach deep down inside. Love yourself just as you are. Love me as I am.
Chat, should I play this?
Strike your pose, no time to hesitate.
Should I play it, chat?
Get ready for it now, get ready for it. Q Factor active. Come with me and we'll break through these walls we cannot see. Be whatever we want to be. It's a rainbow empathy.
Dude, in before the system is actually good. You know, in before.
Gonna fight all the thoughts that keep us apart. I'll make you feel safe with all my heart. With the rainbow empathy, reach your enemy. Here come Queerz.
Wait, there's a comic too. Dude, this thing got, this thing got so, dude, this thing must have gotten a lot of funding. There's like a physical copy of it. They got all this art. And they got the comic and this opening and the song. I don't think this is AI, dude. These people don't like AI. Usually. No, this is on Kickstarter. Oh, dude, look at that. There's so many.
In our inner space, it's where we look inside and realize what made us hurt this way. You can let down your defenses. Enemies become friends. So we can fight together and love together. Together till the end. Together till the end. Come with me and we'll break through these walls we cannot see.
Dude.
Whatever we want to be. It's a rainbow empathy. We're gonna fight all the thoughts that keep us apart. I'll make you feel safe with all my heart. With the rainbow empathy, reach your enemy. Here come Queerz.
But I want to know about the game. No, see, this is all real. Yo, they made 100K. 104K to fund it. There it is. Wait, 1,000 backers though. Wait, hold up. Hold up. The jokes make themselves up, guys. Like, I can't even, like, you know, they just come. I don't even have to work for it. Oh, these are retailers here. So if like a retailer's like brick and mortar, you can get like a bunch of them. I see. Yeah. Yeah, they even have a manga and everything. Queerz is for everyone. Game boxes and stuff. What do you think, chat? Should I play this game? What do you think? Should I get it? No, please, no. Well, it's like, you know how like streamers play Dustborn, right? I didn't Asmon play Dustborn? I play tabletop games. The fabulous box there for 260. Bro, the jokes make up themselves. I don't even have to make them. I don't even have to make the jokes. They're just free. They're fucking free every time. Yeah, that's wild. The Queer Factor premium dice. You got the rainbow dice. Man. Yeah. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why this is always the entire identity. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, bro. I don't understand. Alright, is there like reviews on this game? Like, you know, I can check Board Game Geek. They'd have like a review on it. The problem is, I don't know if the reviews are real. So I feel like these reviews would be like, oh, it's not a board game, it's a tabletop game, so it's not actually on Board Game Geek. Again, pirated if you do? Nah, dude, I'm not about to pirate another TTRPG creator, dude. That's fucked up. Like, it's like I said, I have no problem with like people having like you know, if you want to have a gay character in a tabletop RPG because that's like the kind of game you want to experience, I have no problem with that. I just don't understand it being your entire identity. Like that being the entire point of the game is to be gay. Like it's a super sentai LGBTQ themed tabletop RPG. It's just like, I don't understand it. I don't like, why is that? It's like the whole point is to be gay. Like, I don't understand. Like you get your powers from gayness. Like, this is just weird. I don't get it. And it's like I said, I don't really care about, like, you know, I don't hate people for being gay. I just don't understand why. Like, I would feel the same, honestly, if this was like if there were straight people that all they talked about is like how, like, you know, like if this is all they, if like them being straight was their entire identity, it would be the same thing for me, right? It's just you never see that, right? You never see that being a thing. No, bro, I'm super straight, says Crazy. The big hits. I mean, harem is all about being straight with women. Well, not really. Not really. Harem isn't necessarily about being straight. But even then, like, I would still think it was weird. You know what I mean? Like think of it that way. If you had like a person and that's all they talked about is like, you would also think it was weird, right? You've seen plenty of gay harems. Yeah, but I mean, it's just kind of what I mean is like, this being all you think about, you know, being gay, who you want to fuck. That's all you think about. It's so weird to me. Whereas like that part of you defines everything about you to the point that you want to play a tabletop game where you're even more gay. You're like turbo gay, right? It's like, yo, me being gay is not enough. Time to be turbo gay, right? Like, that's like your fantasy. Your fantasy is to be turbo gay and to like beat up on bigots. It's just, it's wild, man. And by bigots, like people that just don't, they just want you to, you know, stop talking about it. Right? Like, oh man. I can't believe they made a black drag queen as one of their main characters. That's amazing. That's I can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's a fucking gay cop. Oh, you can't, dude. It's beyond parody. I can't even make jokes. It's like the jokes write themselves, guys. I don't even have to say anything. I just have to point at it. You know, like, this is amazing. No one is immune to ignorance. Yeah, chat. You bunch of ignorant fucks. Oh, guys, there's a demo. There's a free demo. Gamers, it's time. It's time to play the free demo. Oh, it doesn't even work. They found out, guys. They found out I'm one. They found out I'm one of the what was it called? Who are they fighting against again? The ignorance core. They found out my ignorance core was too big. I got locked out. I know. They knew. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can find like some videos about it, like a review or something. All right, guys. Let's see more on this thing. Here we go. The interview here.
Hey there, Mike Dunn with Gaming Trend. We're here at the Japan Anime Games booth at Gen Con 2024. Here to talk to Stephen Pope.
Damn, look at that. They got that Grand Blue Fantasy back there. I actually have this game. I have this game in every expansion for it.
TTRPG.
And I'm never going to play it because I don't have anyone to play with.
Certainly. Sure. So Queerz is actually based on a comic book written by Isago, who did the beautiful art for this game and all.
Oh, it's based on a comic book. So the comic book was out first.
It's very much inspired by the Sentai Power Rangers genre games, where, and in this one in particular, people are powered by their, well, what makes them different.
Yoshin, thank you so much. Thank you for the bits.
Powers and things like that. And it uses the same system as City of Mist. So if you're familiar with that, you can hop into this with very little trouble.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, so basically they took a system. They took a pre-existing system and skinned it with Queerz. Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense.
Very nice. Well, cool. I imagine that given the name, this has something to do with the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah.
I guess give us some insight into that.
Sure. So Isago's original comic was very focused on people being powered by what made them different.
No, am I wrong though? Like I'm just being real. I have no problem if someone makes a gay character in a tabletop game. I don't care. I really don't. I think it's fine. I think it's fine to have like that kind of a thing in a tabletop game. Like who cares, right? That's not why I'm kind of what the fuck on this. I'm what the fuck on this because the entire concept is about being gay. That is like the entire game. The entire like struggle of the game and the power system and like the characters are all based on being gay. That's where I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like
queerness. And that's something I wanted to bring to the game. But I also wanted to make a game that was very open to people of all orientations. So, you know, it really just celebrates what makes you unique now, which is a fun thing to do. But I didn't shy away from what.
But what if you're straight? Good. Can you play a straight character in this game?
In the first place.
But then you wouldn't have powers.
For example, one of my favorite characters is Absolutely Fabulous, seen here.
Nice.
Her name is Absolutely Fabulous. Oh
my god. They are a professional
crazy.
drag queen and fashion designer, and their, you know, abilities reflect that, and also the art.
Very nice. Can I hold?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So wait, can you make your own character?
Yeah.
Can you make your own character? Wait, can you make your own character, or is it like you play as a?
Yes. The basic box comes with 5 pre-made characters. Others are.
But wouldn't being straight in this game make you different? Yeah.
Online and soon to be published, and also comes with a great introductory.
There's a okay. Crespian C, is it just like the anti-ableist guidebook, play handicapped characters in D&D dungeons? Dude, I'ma be real. Hear me out. I don't think it's bad to play a disabled character. In fact, I think that could be kind of sick. Right, I'll give you an example. Like, have you guys ever seen like the archetype of like the blind swordsman? Like that badass like blind swordsman with a freaking like katana and they can like feel the air or some shit? You know, like that's really fucking cool, right? Another example would be like if you had like a person who like, you know, their legs were crippled, but they made like a fucking spider robot, right? Like they had like a backpack with like freaking spider legs that came out and then like held them up and stuff. It's like I said, there's a character in this, there's a disabled character in this, this anime here, called, Yuki Yuna, and she's really fucking cool. Yuki Yuna, opening 2, I think. So if you were to like look at the opening for Yuki Yuna, right? So there's like a girl in a wheelchair. See this girl? She's like in a wheelchair, but she becomes a magical girl. She's like literally like a wheelchair girl, rather than like, you know, carrying a sword and like wheeling her ass around in a wheelchair with a sword. Like, see, so she's like instead she's a sniper because her legs are broken, right? So she supports her team by being a sniper. She's like all the way in the back, and she's like has like a freaking anti-material rifle, right? And like, see, I think that's way cooler than like, oh, you know, I'm just the same as everyone else. Let me wheel my ass up with my dual wield axes. Like it doesn't really play. It doesn't really play into like actually having a disabled character. Do you see what I mean? It basically ignores, like, for instance, right? Like if you make the dungeon wheelchair accessible, then like that had nothing to do with you. Do you see what I mean? Like it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you overcoming as a person, but everything to do with the enemy giving you a chance. If the dungeon conforms to you, there is no struggle to defeat. That's the point, right? So if you wanted to play like a character that was disabled, you should lean into that. Like I that's what I think, right? Like you should lean into like the actual being disabled thing and find a way like around it. And like that's what this character is. She's like, you know, she uses like these ribbons to like lift her ass up off of the freaking wheelchair, and then she like goes prone, and then she fights the entire fight like this, basically, right? She just shoots from super far away. And then like she can like escape and run away too, because she has like these ribbons that like kind of like move her around, but she just doesn't like get her legs back, right? Like it's not like she turns into a magical girl. Oh, now she can walk again. Like being disabled has like nothing to do with it, right? Like being disabled as part of the character actually like it enhances like the struggle that the character goes through, and I think that that's really cool. Versus, you know, she's finding ways around it rather than, you know, it being handed to her on a silver platter. Well, like, you know, okay, well, you know what? Because you're disabled, you know, we're just not gonna attack you because we know you can't dodge. So we're just never gonna attack you. Like, this is stupid, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It takes away everything. It takes away all of the interestingness out of it, I think, personally. And that's kind of, again, that goes into the Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons and Dragons wheelchair thing. Is like, it's like, oh, what, the dungeon is wheelchair accessible? It's like, okay, well, you know, good for you, right? Like, you didn't really do anything to adapt. It's like you just got it for free because for some reason the freaking enemy was a freaking idiot, and that's kind of what I mean. Yeah. It's always more interesting working around the limitations. Having an understanding like this is the limitation and like I'm going to find my way around it. That's infinitely more interesting than the world bending over for you.
Adventure that I wrote along with a beginner's guide for GMs and players alike.
All right. So how would you
Julio says you don't even have to do something new. Just give guns to the wheelchair, and if the character falls, make it fight like Sanji. Well, yeah, I mean, there's other ways to do it. I'm not saying like this is the only way to do it, right? Like, for instance, like, you know, in a fantasy world, if you lived in the fantasy world, and you were disabled, but you wanted like a sort of chair thing to like get you around, just make like a freaking like a spider mech or something, right? Like for instance, like I had a character one time that was disabled. It was disabled mechanically, by the way, because I was playing. There's a class in Pathfinder. If you guys know Pathfinder, there's a class in Pathfinder called the Oracle that has like a thing that makes them disabled. It gives you like more character creation points if you disable your character. And what I did was I had her like create like a golem, and the golem carries her. So like she has this golem that carries her around while she like does her Oracle shit. And that was like kind of how she got around like being disabled. Like stuff like that, right? Like that's way more interesting, right? Than like if she was just in a wheelchair and all the dungeons were like accommodating. Right? Having created like a golem specifically to like carry you in its arm and like run around and like defend you. Like that's way cooler, right? Yeah, that's what I did.
Describe like the gameplay in terms of to someone who, for instance, is more used to more classical TTRPGs.
Sorry, this is as loud as it gets.
It's way more narrative and a little more colorful.
Okay.
For lack of a better term.
Right. Yeah.
So, for example,
he means
Teddy
it's more
Wolf
gay.
Here, another fan favorite character. You know, got to get my bear representation in.
Is that Bear Force 1?
He has power tags such as.
Do you guys know Bear Force 1?
Rainbow Shield, XXL Bear Bash.
It's an old video.
And Guardian. So if I wanted to, let's say, dive in front of someone and take a big hit, I would say, okay, I have the Rainbow Shield and I'm a Guardian, and so I should get a +2 on this roll. So the storyteller would agree, and I would roll 2d6. The basic box comes with these very fun...
The $75 version lets you pick the pansexual class.
D6 dice that are, you know, nice and round.
Does bear even mean in this context? Is a bear a big fat gay dude? Yes. I think so. I think that's actually what it means, yeah. It's like a gay dude that's not like... It's like a... Like, not always fat. Like, it also, like, I think refers to, like, just big. Big in whatever way, fat or muscular, which I think that's what it means, yeah.
D12-ish originally.
And sparkly.
Wicked sparkly.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. And, yeah. So, you roll to see if you succeed or fail. Very similar to games that use Powered by the Apocalypse, but with a little more wibbly-wobbly fun to it.
Nice, nice. Well, it's more about the narrative than the hardcore, like, rolling dice.
Right. Yo, chat, what do you think of the odds they DMCA me for this?
So, very cool, very cool.
What do you
is
think?
This available right now?
Yes, it is. You can buy the basic box.
What do you think of the odds?
The Creator's Guide, and the adventure anthology at, well, Japanime, their online store, and in your local game stores if they, carry good stuff.
And it's I would be hard pressed to find a gaming store that wouldn't carry the good stuff, right? So let's hope your local game store does indeed have this.
And if they don't, tell them to.
Yes, exactly. Well,
by the way, this is the same reason, by the way, and I don't know. I don't know if people will agree with me on this, but so originally in the original like Angel Sword, one of the launch races was merfolk. Merfolk was a launch race, but we had a disagreement. Like me and the other game designer had a disagreement on merfolk, where he wanted the merfolk to automatically have an ability that lets them have legs, that lets them like transform and have legs. And I told him that it needs to cost the XP to have that ability, because I didn't want it, because I felt like having that by default like kind of removes the entire point of being a merfolk. That's what I think. Yeah. And I was like, well, they can play a cavalier, like they can be mounted, right? Because there's like, they could do like a mount, or like we can have some kind of, system where they have some ability that like lets them like move around. But I don't want to for free give them the ability to have legs. I think it like removes the entire thing of the character. And then so we had that argument, and then we just decided to scrap merfolk in the original release version. So like merfolk was already done, like as in like the race was done, and it was like all ready to go. And we canceled it like temporarily because of that. Yeah. But it's probably going to be easier to have them now because we have cavalier classes now, like the cavalier, great knight, the hussar, and the mage knight and the sky knight are like in the game now. So it's probably a lot easier to like kind of do that sort of thing. But yeah, that's why it's not in the game. Yeah. Shouldn't they ride seahorses? No, because that wouldn't really work on land, right? Yeah.
Fantastic. Is there any more goodness coming down the pipe for Queerz?
We got some stuff in the works. Nothing I can talk about right now. NDA life, but we'll see. We'll see.
Awesome.
We're hoping.
Well, cool. Thank you so much,
Thank
Steven.
you. This was great.
Yeah, no, this is cool. Definitely check out Queerz, and maybe we'll have some more coverage up on Gaming Trend in the future for the game.
Anyway, that's Queerz, the gay superhero tabletop RPG where your powers are for being gay, and you fight against ignorance. Yep.